Welcome to the podcast, everyone. It is your boys, the Sadbois. It's Jim.
And Jason.
And we are here the week after Valentine's Day. The Valentine's Day extravaganza with the Midwest Sad Girls was a good one.
I enjoyed that. It was a lot of
thoroughly
fun.
enjoyed that episode.
Yeah.
I think we need to get the girls back on. We should do some more trivia games. It doesn't have to be couples related, just trivia games in general. I think would be entertaining.
It would be.
This is episode 40.
That's
the big 40.
the big 40. That's wild.
Yeah.
That's wild.
I read an article the other day that the average lifespan of Americans now is only like 78, which means that 39 is now midlife crises acceptable. So we're allowed, in a couple of years, we're allowed to go buy, a $80,000 sports car. We could, one-way trip to Europe. Just get wild with it because it's like acceptable now.
I'm 5 years away from just
That's what I'm saying, dog.
going nutty.
How the hell are we already halfway through our lives? Halfway, dog.
Almost halfway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No guarantees, man. I could be 99%. I could die in a car crash on the way home tonight.
Please don't.
I hope I don't.
I don't feel like crying tonight, so thanks.
You mean you don't every night?
No.
It's okay it's okay to be not okay.
Yeah. Just as long as it isn't from Jim, crashing his
Yeah.
vehicle.
We're not going to talk about that anymore.
We don't want that.
But yeah, dude, 78. Isn't that sick? Like, and then they want to raise the retirement age from 65 to 70, and then you're only supposed. Yeah, you haven't heard of that? Yeah, so that's a fun one.
Nope. I'm not going to participate in that.
Yeah, all of the goobers in Washington want to raise the retirement age from 65 to 70, and they tried it over in France, and it did not go well. Let me tell you that.
Of course not. Jesus.
Yeah. So could you imagine
the people in Washington are already in their 80s and they're still working? Why don't they take their own advice?
Yeah,
and
they're
just
the ones fucking
get
up the
out?
bell curve here.
God damn.
They're like, oh shit, well, we've made it this far. We ain't got the money to make it for everybody else to make it this far, Not to talk politics in an election year, but anyhow.
Career politicians, man, I'll tell you.
Yeah, right. Yeah, what are term limits? Wish we had some of those. Anyhow, I said I had a rant today. Y'all,
Ready.
here we go. I'm about to get angry. First, hydration. You might be wondering, what are these new cups they're drinking out of? More on that later.
We'll get there.
What up?
We'll get there.
All right, so last week, Megan and I ordered a pizza on Friday or something because, just one of those days when you just aren't feeling like cooking.
I'm not cooking.
Yeah. So what do? You either A, order Chinese food, or B, order pizza. Those are the two go-to options, right?
Yep.
Right? So why is it when you order a pizza, they roll up to your house, they give you the pizza, you put it down on the oven, and you open it, and you're like, oh, I'm so ready. And you open the box, you grab that first slice, and it's never fucking cut correctly. These sons of bitches, you literally have three jobs. Make the pizza, cook the pizza, cut the pizza. And someone else's job is to bring me the pizza, right? That half scissor blade thing that they do the little,
Yeah.
That thing, completely fucking useless. At least at the fast food places.
I will tell you from having a year's experience working at a pizza place, those things are incredibly easy to use. So if you're not doing it right, that's user error.
Yeah, it seems like a lack of caring on an employee's part. I shouldn't have to cut my pizza when it gets to my house. The whole point of me ordering a pizza is that I don't have to do any of the work except to walk to my front door and get the pizza. Why do I then have to go get out my pizza cutter and redo your job? That's just unacceptable.
It is very frustrating.
I wrong?
No, it's very frustrating.
Am I wrong?
No, you're not.
They use that thingy at Taco Bell to cut the quesadillas, but it's way more handheld sized.
It doesn't even work there.
Right? Because they're trying to cut it through that fucking bag thing.
Yeah, they cut it. So the one that was probably a week or so ago, we went to go get quesadillas from Taco Bell. Steak and potato, by the way, best option.
Steak and potato quesadilla? That's a thing?
You get a steak quesadilla, add potato. Life-changing.
Hold on. You mean to tell me that they will put potato on the quesadilla?
Right inside.
Well, today I learned.
Life changing.
I'll have to try that the
I
next
now
time.
have a go-to at Taco Bell.
Oh, you didn't?
It was always up in the air. A lot of times just cheesy gordita crunch.
Well, yeah.
But,
Can't go wrong with that.
But steak and potato, like steak quesadilla and potato, I don't have to tell people to take things off,
Fair.
you know? So like way less chance of them messing it up.
Fair point.
You know, less steps, higher chance of completion.
I feel like if you remove something, it is also, therefore, less steps.
Yeah, but they've got muscle memory in, you know?
Right, cheesy gordita crunch. That's the sauce, the cheese, the shell, meat, lettuce. And they're like, you want me to take something off? But that breaks the script. I can't do that.
Just fire everywhere, panic ensues. Like
It's the SpongeBob where they're just lighting filing cabinets on fire.
he doesn't want the Baja Ranch. What do you mean he doesn't want the Baja Ranch? He said no Baja Ranch. Like it's all it is. And it's like, just leave the sauce off.
I'm just going to Baja blast my brains out. It's all right.
So yeah, that's exactly it. So I've moved to steak, but yes, either way, the pizza cutter wheel
That little
does not
goober-
work
yeah.
there either.
That little like hand fisticuff blade thing is trash. And then the upgraded version that they use at the pizza places also garbage. Or
Yeah.
I just don't think those fools know how to use the damn thing.
They don't. I mean,
Just, man, like it can't be that hard. Also, I think, but the problem is they cut it inside the box. Would you agree? You think they like toss in the box and then cut it?
you do, but it's not hard though. Like 17-year-old me easily mastered the cut and pack station.
Is that what it was called?
Cut
The
and
cut and
pack.
pack?
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, so you had like the regular line where you made the pizza and you made basically the pizza, and then you had the pasta and sandwiches.
Uh-huh.
You had the dishwasher, a person who did all the dough, and then a person who made like the desserts, and then you had cut and pack where you just literally pull pizzas out of the oven, throw it in a box, and then it's it.
When you worked there, how many people worked there? How many people were in your crew that were making pizzas and working at each of those stations?
So I mean, like depending on the day, you know, like 2 to 3 making the pizzas, 1 to 2 doing dishes, 1 person in cut and pack, 1 person in the back answering phones making dessert.
Yeah, well, now
It's like 2 people.
2 people.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? It explains a lot.
Oh, back in the day when they were paying us, you know, $7.25 or whatever it was to work at Pizza Hut.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what they make now.
Yeah.
You know, that was 15,
But they can
20
only
some
get
years
2
ago.
people to accept that pay now. So
Well, that says a lot of.
yeah.
Anyhow, so my ultimate segue into your story was my pizza rant. It just, dog, I was on one. I already wasn't having a good day from like work,
Yeah.
and I came home and I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna order a pizza, and then the bitch shows up and it ain't even fucking cut right. Like, I was just pissed, and I was like demonstrating, and Megan was in stitches watching me bitch about pizza. How was your pizza at the hospital?
Speaking of stitches,
Isn't it there? Segways are awesome.
yeah. So if you remember from 2 weeks ago where we talked about the fact that I had to have a knee surgery because I had fallen on my knee back in November.
All right, life
and
alert.
yeah, I should have had my life alert.
Help, I've fallen.
I've fallen into a vehicle and I can't get up.
Can't get up.
And yeah, so I had a surgery scheduled for what would be last Wednesday, which is why those of you who listen weekly, the podcast was a few days late.
Semantics.
Yeah. So I was supposed to go in on Wednesday for surgery, but instead I went on Sunday because my swollen knee was changing colors.
Dude, that thing was
And
pretty wild.
it was
like
pretty-
purple.
Yeah. Yeah, it was something. So they said, go to the hospital. And according to the infectious disease doctor, I did the right thing.
Oh, the good idea.
I was like, yeah, it started changing color. So I came in and he's like, you made the right call.
I'm just curious. Did he say what would have happened had you not gone in?
I mean, that infection would have spread more throughout my leg.
Oh, well, I mean, because they didn't operate it on it that day when you went in. So like,
Right. Well, so basically what it was, the day I went in was Sunday, and they had an on-call doctor, but when they called my doctor, he was like, yeah, we're going to try and squeeze him in tomorrow, which would have been Monday. Didn't make it happen.
That didn't happen.
He didn't want the on-call doctor to do it. He wanted to be the one to do it.
Fair.
So I had to wait till Tuesday. So I had a whole day in the hospital of just chilling there and, literally nothing.
Yep.
It was awful.
How many dollars per hour did that cost?
We started getting a few of the bills already.
Really? That fast?
The explanation of benefits.
Oh, yeah. The EOBs.
Those are so fast.
Well, yeah, because they want your fucking money.
And it was like $70, $190, It was just like...
We'll file this as not important.
Yeah, we're going to just...
Right, send that bitch to collections. Try me.
We're going to put that on the side of the fridge. The one up against the wall.
Yeah, not the front.
Right.
Yeah.
So then I go in like Tuesday. They're like, "Hey, don't eat any or drink anything after midnight."
Right.
On Monday because my surgery is going to be Tuesday. So I said, and my surgery was at 1:30. So I couldn't eat at all until after.
For 12 hours. Yeah, that's a little rough.
So I was like, okay, I'm going to order a pizza. So I asked the nurse that was there, I'm like, hey, am I able to DoorDash like a pizza here? Like, would they be able to get it to me? And the nurse was like, yeah, like if you order something, I'll go down and pick it up for you. I'm like,
sick.
Okay. She's like, just do it before 7:00. I'm like, done.
Bet.
So I went on the Domino's app and I was like, okay, pizza, and deliver. And sure enough, got a pizza there.
Question. Was it cut?
It was.
Bullshit.
It was cut. It was wrong though.
Oh, well,
It was supposed to be a pan pizza. I wanted more crust to keep myself, more full.
Right.
Until,
lots of bread.
Yeah, and it was not. It was just a regular hand tossed.
All those times you were like, man, I'd love me some New York pizza, and then the one time you don't want New York pizza.
No, because hand toss isn't even New York pizza.
Well, it's obvious.
Anyway.
It's hand tossed a little longer. It's just bigger.
So I get the pizza. I'm watching Monday Night Raw on the little
TV
in the hospital. Yeah, like no shame. I don't give a shit, dude. Like I'm laying there in a gown, like completely naked under this
Balls
gown,
out,
under a blanket, eating pizza, watching wrestling.
Who was your roommate? Did you have a roommate?
I didn't have a roommate.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. So then because Raw starts at 9. It was probably like 10:30, 10 maybe. Mm-hmm. I was asleep. I was completely out. Like didn't have a chance.
Well, I mean that's what they wanted. They want you to sleep, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah. But so anyway, wake up Tuesday and I'm playing. I got one of those little you see them on the TikTok shop. The ones like little
level susceptible, level 7. Yep,
100%. Those little Game Boy with all the emulators that have like 1,500 games on it.
Ooh,
I got one for like $32. It got delivered on Monday, so Taylor brought it to me.
Nice.
So I was just playing Pokemon Red.
What a throwback! What starter did you pick?
Bulbasaur.
Really? Mm-hmm. Did you want to run it on hard mode, or is that the preferred?
No, that's easy mode.
Bulbasaur's easy mode?
First gym, rock. Second gym, water.
I guess I don't know enough about Pokemon to understand why that's important.
Grass type, dude, Vine Whip took down Onix and Geodude in the first gym for Brock. So easy. And then
today I learned.
Vine Whip took down, what'd she have? Staryu and Starmie for Misty. Yeah, first 2 gyms easy with Bulbasaur.
Weak bitch.
That's what I'm saying. So I was playing that. It was great. That helped a ton while I was there. And then I had the surgery on Tuesday, and that was awful. They were just giving me oxy and morphine every few hours. And I was just out of it.
Straight up, not having a good time.
So they're like, yeah, we're going to keep you until tomorrow. And I'm like, okay. So that was Wednesday. And Wednesday comes around, and they're like, yeah, with the pain and, you didn't really do too well with physical therapy, getting up and walking and all that. We're going to keep you until Thursday. And I'm like,
bullshit. Nah, dude, check me out. I'm going home. I ain't paying for this shit. Get me out of here. I'm out. Bye.
Yeah.
Self-discharge. See you tomorrow. I'll be back if I need to.
Yep. So either way, got out on Thursday. And so it's been about a week, and I'm feeling pretty good. You
feeling it, Mr. Krabs?
I'm feeling pretty good. I still got the staples. I got 15 staples in my knee.
It's pretty wild. You should see it. It's pretty sick. If you could toss up a graphic on the listeners aren't going to hear it.
Yeah,
see it.
I'm going to forget, but 15 staples in my knee right
15 staples at 15 minutes. There you go.
now. Yeah. But yeah, so I mean, it's definitely a fun time. Mm-hmm. I think. I don't know.
I think your definition of fun is a little skewed.
Yeah, it's that. Yep. Yep.
But then, well, what happened yesterday?
Yeah. So, I mean,
Well, last week in podcast land.
last week in podcast land. So I went back to the hospital because I realized that my hand and my arm, like the veins are like kind of like hard and painful. And I'm just a little worried about blood clots because I got blood clots from my last surgery and
Right.
almost died. And
NBD.
yeah,
it's semantics.
But while I was sitting there, there was I think it was like 17 or 18 people ahead of me. Like they were passing out blankets because people were going to be there a little while.
Oh, like in the lobby.
In the lobby.
Holy shit.
So I got up and left. I was scrolling on Reddit and I was looking at the Ask a Doctor about the same and literally everything, dude. Like exact same thing. The vein is hard under where my IV injected. And everybody having the exact same thing. And every single time they say, use a warm compress, it will go away. It might take a week or so, but
so is that just like scarring on the artery or the vein or whatever, and that just like builds up?
Yeah, like it clotted on that side of the vein or something.
I mean, it's
know.
supposed to do that, right?
Or like bruised and I don't know, but
you got one of them hematomas.
Yeah, but it's much better than it was. Even it's been better every single day since I've gotten out of the hospital. So I'm not mad about it. I just wanted to go away completely.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Well, this is where you guys get to play a fun little game out in podcast land. Leave us some comments. We're going to take an over-under on what we think Jason's final bill for this surgery is.
Yeah.
And then, thankfully, I think some of those hospital bills are going to get paid thanks to today's sponsor.
Yeah.
That's right. We sold out, everybody.
We sold out.
We've done it. That's right. We've got one of them there sponsors.
Today's episode brought to you by W Energy.
WGG.
WG. Yeah. So the flavor of today is
What are we sipping on?
Pushin' Punch. Pushin' Punch. It is a jitterless energy blend, and it contains a coffee fruit extract. It's to help you not crash after you drink a ton of energy drinks.
Right. It's fruit punch lemon lime blend. It's got a little bit of caffeine in it. It's basically the same as that other stuff we were drinking, just a different name.
Just a different name. And the best part about it right now. You ready?
What is it?
Ready?
What is the best part?
So the best part is that we can save you 10% on your order.
That's right.
With the code SADBOIS.
BOIS. Remember that.
SADBOIS.
If you don't know how to spell sad, that's on you.
The boys part, we understand.
I got you, boo boo. BOIS.
Sad boys. And I believe from what I've read in their emails, if you get a flavor from them, and if you don't like it, which I'm sure probably won't happen because the flavors are pretty good.
I mean, duh.
Right? So if you don't like the flavor, from what I've seen in the emails, they will refund you.
We have not tried that, so
we haven't tried it. We haven't needed to.
We need to get some clarification from the high ups.
That's what it says. That's what it says in the email. But either way, we're going to post some graphics about this, whether it's in this post or in a later post. There will be some stuff, but
that's right. We've sold out.
We've sold out, and
we don't have our own merch yet.
And we are here for it. So
we're here for it. Are you here for it? Pick yourself up a cool ass WGG cup. Get yourself hydrated. Drink better drinks during your day. Don't drink pop. Don't drink energy drinks.
Yeah, right
don't
there.
drink super sweetened tea. Get yourself some good old fashioned high quality H2O, as the water boy would recommend.
Yeah, W, be better.
Don't be sorry. Be better.
Be better. A little mixing some W and some Kratos in there. Yeah, I'm here for that. Absolutely.
We're always here for it. All right.
Yeah. So
back to your regularly scheduled programming.
Yeah. So
I'm gonna bitch about pizza some more. I'm kidding.
I love pizza. You know what we should talk about?
Ooh, what can we talk about?
On the food spectrum of things?
Always down to talk about food. Look at me.
So I bought the air fryer right around Christmas time.
Mm-hmm.
And which I think I got delivered like the day after Christmas. It was like same day delivery from Best Buy.
Of course.
Yeah.
You were that guy.
Yeah. Hey man, you offer it. I'm going to pay you and I'm going to have it. But yeah, so I've been making a bunch of wraps and it's made me excited about like eating lunch at home, you know? So like I've been doing like some grilled chicken, some pizza sauce, and some like low moisture, like skim mozzarella cheese.
Whoa.
Right? And then you just roll it up in a tortilla, you pop it in there, 6 minutes at 400. Perfect. Perfect.
Is the chicken already cooked, or you're not running raw chicken, right?
No. So like I cook the chicken first. So I've done the grilled chicken. You cook it in a little pan first,
right?
Or you can do like breaded chicken. You cook it in the air fryer first, and then just wrap everything and cook it,
right?
But it's been nice because there's a lot of stuff you can air fry. I made some buffalo chicken wraps one day.
Dog, you can air fry almost anything.
Yeah. Speaking of today, whenever I was texting you,
what did you make today, Jason?
So I was like, man, I got a bunch of taquitos in here. I could make some taquitos for lunch. And I was like, that's kind of boring. Maybe I can make a taquito wrap.
Put the wrapped taquito inside another wrap. Wrapception.
That's all it is.
Yep.
Yeah. So I literally made them in the air fryer, took them out, put them on a wrap that had cheese and the tomatillo salsa on it. And I just wrapped it up, rolled it, put it right back in for 5 minutes. And it was really good.
He's insano mode, guys. He's cracked the code. Just roll things up in a tortilla and you can't go wrong.
I mean, there was a little bit of extra breading in there, you know.
Yeah. Double wrap. You're gonna have a little extra chew.
But it was very good. I will
carbs
say.
for all them miles you're gonna be running on your knee.
Oh yeah, when this thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, speaking of, I got a new watch. Did I tell you about that?
I did not know you got a new watch. What happened to your Apple Watch?
I am no longer participating in Apple Watches.
Uh-oh.
Nothing against Apple Watches.
Okay.
I realized that I never use the Apple Watch for anything other than the time or Siri.
Okay.
That was it.
Right.
So like I barely ever used it for texting. I never made calls on it.
Nobody makes calls on their watch.
Yeah. I literally never, I'm never going to check my email on it. I literally just didn't use it for anything. I didn't use like the heart rate and the blood oxygen and like.
So what do you have now?
I got one of the Garmin Instinct 2s.
Okay. So what's the difference?
So the big thing for me.
Yeah. Sell me one.
So on this watch face, I have the time, I have the date.
Yep.
I have the step counter. Just because, you know, why not? I have the temperature outside, and then it shows my battery life.
Okay.
That's all I want. That's all I want it for, right?
So the only thing that my watch face I have swapped is you said your heart rate. Is that what you said?
No, steps.
Steps. Okay. I have whether or not it's going to rain, but I have the same exact same information.
Yeah. So but how long does your battery last?
If I didn't charge this and I wore it to work for 8 hours and then I take it home and I take it off, it could probably go 3 days before it would probably die at work on the third day. So, I mean, I'm sure you're going to be like, oh, this thing's going to last a week, but like, I don't need it to last a week.
So I've had this for 2 days now.
Uh-huh.
Read the number there next to the D.
832.
No.
Next to the what?
Next to the D.
I heard you.
Yeah. What does that say?
You mean to tell me that it has 16 days of battery life left? That's its battery meter?
It had 18 days out of the box, not even charging it. So it says it's 21 days. Everybody online says if you go in like super basic mode, like I turned off like Facebook notifications, Instagram, stuff like that.
Any of that
I don't want any of that stuff. They said you'll get about 28 days.
That's insane. I don't know if I need a device that can go an entire month without needing a charge, but that is cool though.
But that's like one of the main reasons I wanted it, because like the Apple Watch is great. You have the same exact stuff I used on my Apple Watch.
Right.
But half the time when I was wearing my Apple Watch, shit was dead. It was never like I always failed to charge it.
Oh, well.
Like I was just like missed the charger. It was slightly off. I just like left it in the bathroom after a shower. And I'm just like, this is just so nice because I can have the charger for like a month.
Well, I mean, To each their own, good sir.
You charge it for 30
Garmin, hit us up, apparently.
Yeah, dude,
Let's get a discount code going.
30-minute charge, and you get like a week and a half.
Garmin, send us a watch.
Yeah.
We will put it through the ringer in the mountains of Scotland, and we'll do a true field test. And we'll tell you how it works. Hit us up, slide in the DMs. Garmin, what up?
There's GPS on there too. We can GPS through the mountains of Scotland.
At Garmin, hit us up. Boys got some surgeries to pay for.
Yeah, we gotta pay for some.
We need some checks.
I'll take some pictures for you too.
Yeah, we need some checks.
Some great product photos.
Anybody else want us to shamelessly shill their brands on the podcast? Bank accounts are open.
Yeah, we got some surgeries to pay for and some trips to fund. So.
Yeah. I got a fence to pay for in 2 weeks.
Oh.
Well, this episode comes out next week. I got a fence to pay for next week.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that we're struggling.
Boy.
We're getting our passports. What is tomorrow? Tomorrow's Friday. We're getting our passports Saturday. We're putting the plan is in motion.
Nice.
We're getting So, Garmin watch, huh? Nice.
I know when we worked at Best Buy, I always like kind of blew them off, and people always came in and bought them, and I never understood why.
Yeah.
And like I did a whole bunch of research, and like I was like, man, you know what? I get it. I want something that's like durable and like rugged-ish, but like looks fine. And the battery life was like the big seller.
That's a pretty crazy battery life.
Yeah, still have 16 days.
My I had cashback points on my credit card, and I cashed all those points in, and I got a $200 Best Buy gift card, and I paid $100 for my watch.
Yeah.
So
I'll
run this bitch till it fucking dies.
Yeah. I traded in my Apple Watch, and then so I had a pair. So if anybody out there in podcast land didn't know this, so I had a pair of AirPod Pros.
Right.
The ones like the speaker driver was like blown when I was working at Yelp.
The actual earbuds. Yeah.
Yep. So I had to buy a new pair of AirPod Pros that weren't blown, right? Because my
you didn't have Apple Care.
It expired after the 2 years.
Classic. Anyhow.
Well, dude, I took advantage of that warranty like 4 times.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. But that pair still charged.
Really?
And still connected. So I traded them into Best Buy for $30. And they were and they're very much broken. But
as long as they pass the serial checks, we don't give a shit. The employee's still getting paid less than 2 pennies an hour.
Yeah. So it worked out. It worked out. Got a new watch, and I'm here for it.
Here for it. Well, I mean, so this is unrelated, but since last week was Valentine's Day, when you went to the ER and then you decided you weren't staying at the ER and you came home, what did you and Taylor do for Valentine's Day? Plot twist: we didn't have the game show on Valentine's Day.
Went to bed.
Yeah, nothing fancy.
No, I mean, no. Like what's really? Let's talk about Valentine's Day. So, I had asked her like 2 or 3 days ago. I was like, "Are we doing anything for Valentine's Day?" Because like for the longest time, we traded off. We're like 1 year was my year, 1 year was her year. So like we could maybe like spend a little bit more and buy something a little bit nicer.
Yeah,
you know,
where you're both not spending money, right?
Right, and it was a cool idea. But she's like, no, I don't think so. Like we got Reed. I'm like, well, that's fair. Okay,
that's your forever Valentine.
So, which Reed got a giant rainbow stuffed octopus, some Valentine's M&Ms.
That sounds rad.
It is dope.
I got some Valentine's Day M&Ms.
Yeah, and then he got a balloon, which is currently wrapped around our ceiling fan because he let it go after he cut the
weight off the bottom.
Yeah, so
classic, kid.
Great fun. Can't use the ceiling fan downstairs now.
You mean you're not tall enough to reach it, Gigantor?
No, he's like, can you get on a ladder and get it for me? I'm like, Doc, I just had knee surgery like less than a week ago. No. But Mom said you'd get it down. I was like, no.
Tell Mom to go get the fucking ladder.
She had to climb all the way up and then jump and hope to still get to.
Oh, that's right.
It's not going to happen.
That's right. You do have some crazy ass vaulted ceilings in your living room.
We do.
I forgot how tall.
Yep.
That's funny.
So,
man.
But I woke up on Valentine's Day and she had put a basket next to the bed and I didn't notice it. But Reed comes in. He's like, "What's this? Gummy worms?" I'm like, "What?" So she got me
Of course, he's your kid.
Yeah.
Always looking for food.
Yeah. So she got me some gummy worms. She got me a candle, which is over there. It smells phenomenal. And then she got me a Yellowstone Dutton Ranch coffee mug from the show Yellowstone.
Never seen it.
It's phenomenal.
Sure, I believe you.
Yeah. And then what else? She got me one of the little 4-packs of the pear cinnamon Red Bull.
Ooh.
So it was great.
I think Megan likes those. The pear cinnamon.
Yeah, it was really good. Then I got her some new slippers because the ones she had, I got her years ago, and apparently they stretched out and don't fit or something. And every time she walks, they just smack against the ground underneath her. And yeah, so these ones are definitely much better because they don't do that.
Megan drags her feet too home.
Yeah.
I have never hit a woman, but I have considered. Woman, pick up your damn feet. You know the yep. Dog.
Yep.
Huge pet peeve.
Yep. So she got some new slippers, a Slim Jim,
Just one? Just tucked
one
in
of
the shoes?
one of like the monster ones, the big ones.
Yeah.
So who doesn't love it?
An
Snap
actual
it into
Slim
a
Jim?
an
or
actual one. Yeah.
Was that a metaphor?
No, actual.
Not
one.
a metaphor? No, that's on you.
And then what else she get? Some of like the little nerds clusters, and then I don't remember what else. But either way,
Solid.
it was good. It was a good Valentine's Day, and I made dinner.
Ooh. What'd you make?
Steak.
Me too.
Oh, dude.
I made steak hibachi.
I made steak and some of those Yukon Gold potatoes, but in like the Parmesan and butter.
We do love some Yukon Golds, baby.
Yeah, it was good. It was real good. I was trying to find the seasoning, which I don't anybody else out there on podcast land. If you've seen or heard of the Dano's seasoning, you ever heard of Dano's?
Can't say that I have.
So I watched some videos of this one guy who always did like cooking things, and he always talked about Dano's seasoning.
Uh-huh.
Sure enough, I started seeing videos of the guy, Dano's, who the the actual owner, the
Mr.
creator.
Dano.
Yeah, Mr. Dano. And like the guy's like a really good cook, and he uses all of his seasonings, and I'm like, damn, that sounds good. So like I bought the Dano spicy. And what's really cool about these is that there's no sodium.
Ooh.
So like you could use as much of the seasoning as you want without
add your salt later.
Without like ruining the salt level and like
right.
So we got the spicy one. I bought the regular one. I was trying to find the crunchy one.
What, crunchy?
So it's kind of like an everything bagel mix.
Yeah. It's got like some panko or something in it.
Well, I can't remember all the stuff that's in it. Sesame seed and like a whole bunch of stuff, but also has like his Dano's, the original seasoning in it too. I was trying to find it because I saw a video of him making steaks with it because it just adds to the crust on the steak whenever you get that first sear.
Maillard crust.
Yeah.
I watch a lot of Josh.
A little Josh Wise.
Maillard crust. Yeah.
So I was trying to find
Crispy?
Crispy. But I couldn't find it. They don't sell it anywhere around here. So I have an Amazon order in it. It's going to be here on Saturday.
Not you buying spices on Amazon. Yeah, let's see. Megan and I picked up the All Things BBQ seasoning pack. We watch a lot of All Things Barbecue. Shout out to the Chef Josh, I think his name is. Maybe? I don't know. I also made steak on Valentine's Day.
It's a great choice.
We made steak bits, tips, whatever you want to call them, and we made hibachi rice, and we made some gochujang teriyaki sauce. Oh, so good. Have you and Taylor done a colorblind paint night? Do you know what a colorblind paint night is?
Mm-mm.
So we saw it on TikTok, and we're like, oh, we got to try that. That'd be really fun. So you get all your paint supplies, right? Your canvases, your brushes, yada, yada, yada. And whatever room you're going to be painting in, you turn all the lights to red, and there's no other lights on at that time. Where's my telephono? Here it is. I'll show you this picture. So basically, you paint in the red, and the red makes all your paints look different colors. So you might think you're painting with green.
Like, this is definitely green. It's purple.
Yep. Dude, for real. Look at this. So this is what it looked like while we were painting, right? It's all red.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And so I painted this cool little alien
Okay.
and the Earth,
Yeah,
right? Are
yeah.
you ready to see this? I took this video. It's the live transition from red lights to normal lights. Watch this. Those in podcast land. He's watching.
Oh.
Right?
Oh.
How sick did that look?
That's cool.
So, fun fact is we also used neon paints. Uh-oh, did you spill?
No.
Oh, not enough? Too much?
I don't.
We're going to mix it and find
I
out.
just added more.
So we used neon paints, and Megan painted some little mushroom boys. And then here's my alien in front of my black light.
That's it.
Right. It was so fucking cool, dude. So here's my alien I painted the other day. Podcast chat. Look at that guy. And then there's Megan's little mushrooms. She painted some cool ass mushrooms. And this is what it looked like beforehand. It was just all red and you really couldn't see what was going on. Because again, it was the colorblind challenge, right? So I had no idea what colors I was actually painting with till I turned the lights on. And
That's really cool.
And it came out really good. So that was our Valentine's Day. We did a little craft night.
I like it.
Ooh, you gotta keep it fresh, you know?
That is cool.
Let's see. I don't really have anything else. Do we have anything in the Big Deal Club mug?
Oh, you know, we probably do. Are these Christmas ones still?
I think we finished all
I
those,
don't
didn't we? I think we
remember.
finished all the Christmas ones. Uh-oh.
Nope, that's a Christmas one.
What was it?
Best holiday time activity.
Best holiday time activity. Hide the pickle. What?
I was going to say not working.
Well, that too.
Best Christmas movie. Well,
Jack Frost.
Shaun of the Dead.
Is that a Christmas movie?
It is if you watch it at Christmas time.
Well, did y'all see the prices of Super Bowl tickets? I know that we talked about this the other day, but did anybody actually? I showed you, didn't I?
You did.
Have y'all taken a look at how much it costs to go to the fucking Super Bowl? That shit is ridiculous. And honestly, I'm not really sure why people are paying these prices to go watch grown men run into each other and play pretend sports. Crap. Where did my picture go? No. Oh, here it is.
Arnar.
So during the Super Bowl, I pulled this up when we were hanging out watching it at your house, and there were tickets for $33,000 fucking dollars to go watch a fucking football game. That is unreal. I don't understand how we can justify having like homeless people and, you know, people getting sick and not being able to afford their medicine. But yeah, no, we'll spend $34,000. You know, that was more than I made the entire year working at Best Buy.
Yep.
Someone paid that much to go sit in a stadium
At a game.
at a football
And not
game.
even in like a good seat.
No, it was an ass seat. That is unreal, dude.
Yeah, you want to go to a real sporting event? Go to WrestleMania. You can go to WrestleMania for like $500 to $5,000. Like, it's so much more affordable.
500 to 5,000. That's still a pretty big
For
big
WrestleMania.
price tag.
But like for WrestleMania. Either way, and the wrestling community is way better than football anyway. So I'm just saying.
Debatable, but I'll allow it.
It's just a lot of fun.
Debatable. I'm just saying, dirt bike tickets, $75.
So, speaking of Super Bowl, did you see that on Nickelodeon that they also
did the
played
SpongeBob
one?
I wish we would have watched that one.
Absolutely agreed.
Instead. We'll watch it next year.
We have to. It's like, did you see the clip that I posted about the?
I saw a couple of them on TikTok where it like Dora was explaining what a first down was.
Okay,
And
here we go. I'm gonna play this one here. Grasp it firmly.
You have to firmly grasp it.
firmly grasp it.
Like what?
The fact that they got SpongeBob and Patrick to be like the color commentators, fantastic.
I didn't know that was happening until after, and I was like, "Oh no,
Arnar.
I wish you would have watched that."
I saw a video of them doing like their their warm-ups or whatever, and like the goofy ass helmets that they had on, mounting their phone in front of their faces so they could do like the mocap was silly. And I couldn't imagine two buddies just like hanging out with these goofy ass helmets on, and then they're just running around being like, firmly grasp it, firmly grasp it.
I mean, those people have been working together for how many years now?
SpongeBob's been around for 20
like 24, 25 years, give or take.
I believe
Insane.
It. Yeah, dude. That's going to be us one day. We're going to be 25 years later, Midwest Sad Boys episode 18722.
It's going to be a lot more than that.
25 times 52. Hey Siri, what's 25 times 52? 1300. So see? Episode 1325.
Dang.
Welcome, everybody. I don't really have much to talk about because I've said everything for the last 25 years. Thanks for tuning in.
I'm over here on a morphine drip, you know?
We just cut to Jason in an urn.
I hope not at that point.
Same. Honestly, put me on the podcast in an urn, and then that'd be the last episode.
It just starts with the music,
Damn.
because by then we'll have the new like video or something. But we'll just go back to
25 years,
playing. We'll go back to playing the original one, the original music. It'd be really nostalgic, right? And then it's just going to cut to a picture of me going like this. And then it's just going to be a pedestal with your urn on it.
In my hat.
Yeah.
Resting on top
and then I'm
of
going
it.
to look back at the screen and be like, well, this is the last episode. Jim went to Europe, and all I got out of it was I got his ashes.
My best friend went to Europe, and all I got was a stupid T-shirt.
All I got was a stupid urn.
Hey, man. When it's my time to go, it's my time to go.
Man, this is a really weird dubby flavor.
It's very chalky.
It's not Grandpa's ashes.
I taste ginger.
Pepper. I taste it.
Man.
I want to drink more of this. I don't want to go to bed after this, so I got some more flavor in mine.
You're insane, dude. Having caffeine at like 9 o'clock at night. Oh my goodness. Talk, when I leave here, I go straight home. Sometimes I take a shower and then I go to bed. Other times I just literally change into my pajamas straight to bed because Megan's already in bed when I get home.
Yeah.
She's usually reading her book or she's taking a bath, and then it's bedtime.
Yeah, usually Taylor's downstairs already asleep after we get done with this. And I usually will do something and then I'll like take a shower, do my whole like Dr. Squatch routine.
Mm-hmm. What flavor are you rocking these days?
I just moved back to Pine Tar. I was using the cold brew cleanse for a little bit. That one, my God, I went in and updated my preferences on my subscription.
Get some new ones?
I'm getting like 3 bars of that next time.
Yeah.
Well, because I bought the Dr. Squatch cologne, right?
Oh, okay.
The cologne was like $50. Mm-hmm. Okay. And then it was like
not a sponsor
for
yet.
$59 yet. For $59, you can get the cologne and 3 things of Pine Tar soap. I'm like,
Oh shit. Okay.
$3 a piece. Absolutely. Take my extra $9. Thank you.
Less than 1 hour's worth of work. All right.
I had a lot of reward points to spend anyway. Dr. Squatch, thank you. Because I'm like the highest level of member because I spend a lot of money with them
Because you're
now.
a level 7
Susceptible.
Right.
Correct.
Get you bonus points.
Yep. I don't care.
Make
Dude,
sure on your rewards account, you make sure you fill that in. They give you bonus points.
Dude,
when you sign up.
at this point, I don't even care. You companies out there, you want to keep sending me ads for things that you think I'm going to find useful based off of the data that you steal from my social media?
No, bot.
Whatever it is, I am here for it. Keep recommending better things. Just make
Yep.
them cheaper because
Yeah.
or give them to us to sponsor and then pay us.
We'll shell this.
You know,
Oh
yeah,
my
because like I got knee surgeries to pay for, and you know,
I'm like Mr. Krabs and I love money. So shit, you want to pay me to sell some stuff? Absolutely.
money. I can do a really good Mr. Krabs impression, and I just don't want to do it. Right
What do I have? What do we have to do?
now. I don't know, man.
Peter.
We get this episode to 40 plays.
Okay.
You
Here
get
we
this episode
go.
to 40 plays in like a week, and I will
Mr. Krabs impression.
Yeah.
We're here for it.
I sent it to Mike one day.
Yeah.
There was video evidence of it, and he's like, "That's incredible." And I'm like,
I just got to DM Mike and I'll get it for free. And then I'll just post it on our page. What are you going to do then? I also have admin rights.
son of a bitch.
I don't even have the password. It's okay.
So he barely used Facebook.
Yeah, dude. I'm so over fucking social media, dude.
If we weren't doing this
our page,
podcast
yeah.
and running the page, and if I wasn't like a photographer and a videographer trying to like grow myself as a business and a brand, I absolutely would not use social media.
Yep. My brief stint as a Twitch streamer, and I was like, yeah, I got to schedule a bunch of posts to like draw engagement and like direct them to my Twitch page. And I'm like, you know what? That's a lot of fucking work. I just want to play some video games.
Yep.
Immediately quit.
Yeah. But you did make the partner, right?
Affiliate? I didn't make partner. I made affiliate. And I did technically get paid by Amazon. So I am or was a professional streamer.
You had a promo code from Into the AM Gaming?
Into the AM. I did. Yeah, I got a 1099 from Amazon for being an independent contractor. So I mean, if I had to file taxes, that means I've made it, right?
Hey man, a lot of people don't even get to that point. So
Yeah.
good job to you for even making it to that. That's great.
Would you guys be interested in watching us play games together? Some Sadbois Sundays?
I'm saying Sadbois.
We've mentioned this before, but I am still down to do that.
I am too.
Overwatch just dropped a new season. Smite 2's coming out. We could play some games.
I will
2025 GTA 6. You know we're going to be on that.
I can't wait for GTA 6, dude.
Let's make it through 24. We got a lot to get through. Sir, I'd like to go to Scotland before we go to GTA 6, before we go to Florida, so chill.
Yeah. Dude, that game is just going to be like consuming.
What was it? Starfield? Is that the one that came out recently? Starfield?
Yeah.
My GPU was listed as the minimum specs for Starfield, which does not bode well for what the minimum specs of GTA 5 is going to require next year. Your boy's going to have to buy a new computer. Well, not have to, but probably will.
Just get like a PlayStation. That way you can keep your computer, and then you can, because then we can make sure that we can play together. Also, they're probably going to have, Far Cry 7, and we're going to need to play together.
True. Well, you never even finished 6.
I'm actually playing 6 when you leave.
Are you?
Me and Derek are finally going to play through it.
I feel you did not mention that like 5 minutes ago when we were talking about what we were going to do after the podcast was over.
Well, that's why I upped the caffeine.
Ah, right. Gotcha.
Yeah. Normally, I just take a shower and go to bed. But I'm actually going to be playing Far Cry 6 because last time when Far Cry 6 came out, I was in the hospital having brain surgery, and I got out of there, and I was not coherent enough
capable enough to play a
game, and I just never got to finish it.
How many fucking surgeries is this guy gonna have? I mean, Jesus.
Hopefully, it's just these 2.
Good luck.
Well, I mean, I've had more than 2, but hopefully, this is it.
Yeah, you've already matched your deduct. Well, actually, you've probably made your deductible for 2024. You might as well just keep going.
Yeah,
none of it's.
There's only one problem with that. Is I'm probably not going to have that insurance all year.
Yeah, semantics. Yeah, I mean, what's Cobra? Cobra benefits. It's trash ass benefits. Got that Obamacare.
Make sure I keep Blue Cross.
Yeah, right.
Hey,
Get
can
that.
Carry over that deductible I already hit. Thanks.
Yeah, right. Remember when I had knee surgery on January 1st? I already set myself up for failure for the whole year.
Yeah. Yeah. Well. Yeah.
Oh man, I think so. It's officially been a year. It's been a year for both of us from our vasectomies.
Oh yeah,
It's been a year.
I still haven't gone back for my follow-up appointment.
Guys, I don't know what to do with this, man. Like, seriously, I don't want another kid. I'm gonna go have a vasectomy. All right, cool. Yeah, man, great idea. I have no idea if it worked or not.
I'll make an appointment.
I have no idea if it worked or not. The best $9.50 I've ever spent.
I don't even remember the guy's name.
Dr. Michalak.
Michalak.
I'll never forget the name of the man who had his hands on my balls. I'm just saying.
Went inside my nuts.
You know what? Fair point. He did.
He was inside you.
He was.
Yes.
For a very brief moment. Yes, he was.
He was in there just cutting stuff and burning things.
Pinky deep in there.
Pinky deep. Just
Scoop.
Just burning shit.
Just grabbing some Vas Defrins and give him a little snip snip. Worth Best $900 I've ever spent. Easily
With that
hands
laughing gas.
down. Oh yeah, for sure. Dog, I was inhaling that stuff so much. I'm staring up at the ceiling and like the room started to spin. I was like, I need to take this off.
I need regular air. Hold on.
Yeah, she's with the lady. She's like, go ahead and breathe in, and like you hear the thing hum, and she's like, as long as you hear that hum, like you're breathing the NOx. And I was like, all right, so like I'd be like, and I like take it away and like keep breathing in regular air to kind of like keep me from getting too high. And I'm laying there, and I'm just like, and then like. I was like, oh man.
Like I'm having an out of body experience.
Honestly, didn't feel the man fondling my balls. So at that point, that means it's working.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah. And I wasn't driving home, unlike you.
Yeah, I did that and drove home. That was just
I mean, all right, show off.
uncomfortable.
I could have if I wanted to. I was fine.
It really wasn't
but,
that bad.
It was nice to not have to. Not have to like make erratic jerks on my lower half.
Getting into the car and was the
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh man.
Well,
Yet another episode where we talked about our balls. I love it.
I mean,
I brought it up. So it's my
episode
fault.
40, dude. What it's in the name.
Yeah. Was it? It will be now.
It will absolutely be now. Episode
Balls.
40. We're talking about our balls. Talking about knee surgery.
I think the ball
and
should be at
something
the end. You know, don't give it to them up front because be like, oh, they're talking about their balls again. I'm not listening to this one.
else. Not again. These boys just keep
And then they
talking
got to
about
make
their
it
nuts.
all the way to 50 minutes, and they're like, son of a bitch.
I thought we were going to make it through. Thought we were going to make it through without it, but here we are.
Well, let's get one last hydration check in.
Let's do it.
You know, thanks to today's sponsor, W.GG. Go use code SADBOYS to get 10% off your order and support the homies that support us. They, are willing to take a chance on some outlandish branding with the Sad Boys here. So thanks to Dubby. Cheers to y'all.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Stubby. And keep an eye out
Stay
for
hydrated.
some little commercial promo things that Jim and I are going to be working on here.
Yeah. Now that you're out of the hospital, we can actually like
do stuff.
the things that we've said
Yeah.
we were gonna do.
Yeah. So we're going to have a lot of fun with that. So keep an eye out. It's going to be a good time.
This has been a super fun casual. This one's been super
nice.
relaxed, not very scripted, other than like the two things that I had on my list and on your list. This one's been super chill. Thanks for tuning in. If this is your first episode, what an episode for you to start at. There's 39 other episodes below, depending on the order of your app, below or above this one. Go check out some of those. Last week we had the Midwest Sad Girls on for the first time. They said they had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
What
it
did
was
Taylor
good.
have to say?
She liked it a lot.
Yeah?
She was worried about like sounding awkward. Didn't happen at all.
We all did. So,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Well,
That's fine. It was either way. It was a good episode.
Yes.
I think they did great. We had a lot of fun.
yeah, I would
And,
like to have them back on. I think it would be fun to incorporate them into the show some more.
Yeah. It'll be a good time.
Well, in the meantime, before we get the girls back on the show, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, follow, share, send, post, copy link. Just click the buttons. Honestly, you don't even have to actually share it with your friends. Just click the buttons and the algorithm thinks you did.
And if you could just pick a different video than the Blippy one, I don't know what's happening right now. We always said was that we wanted to get that video above the 16,000 that we could beat the fisting clip. Oh my God.
Oh boy, what's it at now?
So yesterday we hit 24,000. What did I text you today?
I think it hit 28 before we started recording.
So earlier today, I said it was at 25.9. Then it's at 26.2, 27.3, 28,
What's it at now?
31.2.
What is happening, guys? What are you doing? I mean,
Pick
I'm
a different
here
video.
No. Keep watching this one. Keep sharing it with your friends because
I
that eventually means
can't.
that something's gonna hit. But I'm just curious why that.
31.3.
Okay, fine, whatever. Keep watching it. I appreciate
Yeah.
it because thank you so much. Just can you leave a comment and just explain why?
Yeah, we honestly we don't really care about numbers to the sense we don't stress over it. Like I check them maybe ononce a day just to see.
It's also our highest one, so it's fun to just look at. A big number.
It's we pinned it because it was doing well. And it was just fun to see because we really wanted one to be higher played than the fisting video.
I couldn't have my legacy on the internet being me talking about shoving my appendages inside a human.
So yeah, it's one of those things where it's cool just to see it, like people like actually watching it.
Yeah, thank you.
I can't even.
Thanks for being here.
Yes.
But for real though, thanks for tuning in this week. It has been fun, super casual. Join us next week. Regularly scheduled programming. Words are hard. I'm not Jason.
And I'm not Jim.
And we are the Midwest Sad Boys. This has been your Midwest Sad Boy update.
Weekly.
I even
What? Oh my God.
Your midweek Sad Boy update.
Oh my.
Wow.
I'm gonna blame the knee surgery. Midweek Sad Boy.
You're
update.
super jittery from all that sick WGG
No, I'm
energy
not-
that
I'm
you've
not
been
jittery.
drinking.
I'm so-
It's not jitter. It's
I'm so
jitterless.
focused.
He's just so ready.
So focused on everything right now. I can't even pick one. Your midweek Sad Boy update.
Leave a comment. Tell us what kind of outro music you want to hear next week. Because
Ooh,
this
yeah.
week we already have it planned.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah. Ominous, overcast, foreshadowing, copyright-free music. DMCA free.
That's all it is.
Thanks for tuning in, everyone. I'm Jim,
I'm Jason.
and we are the Midwest Sad Boys. Stay rad, y'all. Stay sad, y'all. Bye.
Bye.
Dance break. Ooh. Dance break. Ooh. Ooh. I love how my tone, my beat, never matches the beat of the music,
No,
but that's what makes it the
never.
best. Bye.
Bye.